Number 8. Evolution Engine. The Harley-Davidson Evolution Engine, or EVO to those in the know, hit the scene in 1984 and instantly rewrote the script for Harley reliability. Known as the Blockhead, thanks to its squared-off cylinder heads, this 1,340cc V-twin was a breath of fresh air after years of leaky shovelheads. Designed by Mark Tuttle, it churned out 64 horsepower and 80 pound-feet of torque with a bore and stroke of 3.5 by 4.25 inches. That classic 45-degree V-twin layout, paired with a single camshaft and overhead valves, delivered the unmistakable potato-potato rumble that's become Harley's calling card. But it wasn't just about sound. This engine was built to last. The EVO's improved lubrication system slammed the door on oil leaks, a notorious flaw of earlier models, while aluminum heads and cylinders shed heat like a champ, keeping wear and tear at bay. Riders loved it from the jump, and it powered legends like the Softail, the first bike to cradle it, the Heritage Softail Classic, Electra Glide, FXR, and Dyna models. Hollywood even took notice. The Fat Boy, with its Evo heart, roared into fame in Terminator 2, Judgment Day cementing its place in pop culture. Production ran until 1999, but the Evo's legacy didn't stop there. Custom builders still snatch these engines up for choppers and bobbers, drawn to their rugged simplicity and endless aftermarket support. Enthusiasts swear by its durability. Some Evos have clocked hundreds of thousands of miles with basic care. It's not the flashiest or the fastest, but the Evo's a survivor, a workhorse that proved Harley could blend tradition with modern engineering and come out on top. Number 7. Twin Cam 88 Engine. When the Twin Cam 88 rolled out in 1998, it was Harley's first all-new big twin in over 60 years. A bold move to meet the demands of a new era. This 1,450cc V-twin, with its dual camshafts, was engineered for smoother power, better reliability, and a little extra grunt, 80 horsepower and 82 pound-feet of torque, to be exact. The bore and stroke clocked in at 3.75 by 4 inches, paired with a unique bathtub-shaped combustion chamber, gave it efficiency and punch. Mostly air-cooled, though some touring models got liquid-cooled heads, it marked a leap forward from the Evo with an external oil pump that boosted lubrication and cooling. Harley threw everything at it. Over 2.5 million miles of testing, including a grueling 250-hour durability run that pushed it to the limit. The result? An engine that could handle cross-country hauls without breaking a sweat. It debuted in 1999 Touring and Dyna models. Think Road King, Electra Glide, Dyna Super Glide, before spreading to Softails like the Heritage Softail Classic in 2000. Riders loved the smoother ride and customization potential, from bolt-on upgrades to full rebuilds. The Twin Cam 88 wasn't flawless. Early models had some cam chain tensioner issues, but Harley ironed those out, and the engine's core design proved rock solid. It ran until 2006, replaced by bigger siblings, but its reputation endures. You'll still spot Twin Cam 88 bikes cruising highways or parked at biker meets, their owners bragging about mile counts that defy logic. It's a bridge between Harley's gritty past and its polished future, a testament to engineering that lasts. Number 6. Revolution Max Engine. The Revolution Max engine, unleashed in 2021, is Harley-Davidson's modern masterpiece, a liquid-cooled V-twin that screams innovation while still nodding to the brand's roots. Available in 1,250cc and 975cc flavors, the 1,250cc variant is the real head-turner, pumping out 150 horsepower and 94 pound-feet of torque. Dual overhead cams, 4 valves per cylinder, variable valve timing, and hydraulic adjusters make it a precision machine delivering smooth power with minimal upkeep. The bore and stroke vary by size. 4.13 by 2.97 inches for the 1,250cc, and a 6-speed transmission with a counterbalancer keeps vibration in check. It's a far cry from the air-cooled rumble of old. But that's the point. Harley built this for riders craving performance and versatility. It first powered the Pan America 1250, marking Harley's audacious leap into adventure touring. A bike that can carve pavement or tackle dirt with a top speed of 120 miles per hour. Later, it fueled the Sportster S, blending street cred with cutting-edge tech. The Revolution Max isn't just about numbers. It's about redefining Harley for the 21st century. Riders rave about its relentless acceleration and how it shrugs off brutal conditions, mud, heat, long miles, you name it. Harley leaned hard into durability here, with a design that's low maintenance yet high output, perfect for the rider who wants to push limits without babysitting the engine. It's still early days, but the Revolution Max is already proving it's got the guts to last, blending modern engineering with Harley's rebel spirit in a way that's turning heads and rewriting expectations. Number 5. Milwaukee-Eight 117 engine. The Milwaukee-Eight 117 is Harley's modern-day kingpin, a 1,920cc monster launched in 2017 and reserved for the elite CVO custom vehicle operations lineup. This beast cranks out 107 horsepower and a jaw-dropping 125 pound-feet of torque, making it one of the most powerful production engines Harley's ever built. With a bore and stroke of 4.075 by 4.5 inches, it's got 4 valves per cylinder and a single camshaft. A throwback to Harley's big twin roots from 1936 to 1999. Precision cooling keeps it chill under pressure, and internal counterbalancers kill vibration, delivering a ride that's as smooth as it is ferocious. You'll find it in premium rides like the CVO Road Glide, CVO Street Glide, and CVO Limited. Bikes dripping with luxury and custom flair. This engine's all about excess, relentless acceleration for highway domination, yet refined enough for low-speed cruising. Harley designed it for the long haul, with beefy internals and a focus on heat management that shrugs off wear. Riders call it a game-changer, powerful enough to smoke the competition, durable enough to rack up miles without flinching. CVO owners take pride in its exclusivity, often modding it further with exhausts and tuners to unlock even more grunt. It's not cheap, and it's not subtle, but the Milwaukee-Eight 117 proves Harley can blend high-tech precision with old-school soul, creating an engine that's already a legend and built to keep rolling for decades. Number 4. Knucklehead engine. Step back to 1936, and you'll meet the Knucklehead, Harley-Davidson's first overhead valve V-twin and a milestone that changed everything. Designed by co-founder Bill Harley, it earned its name from valve covers shaped like knuckles on a fist. Starting at 1,000 cc, it grew to 1,200 cc by 1941, pumping out 45 horsepower and 45 pound-feet of torque with a bore and stroke of 3.44 by 4.06 inches. The Knucklehead ditched the flathead side valve setup for better airflow and power, backed by a pressurized dry sump oil system that kept it lubed at high speeds. Paired with a 4-speed transmission and double cradle frame, it was a beast built for balance and endurance. It powered the EL and ES solo bikes, turning heads with its sleek lines and raw potential. In 1937, Joe Petrali blasted a Knucklehead to 136.18 miles per hour at Daytona Beach, a record that screamed performance. That same year, another Knucklehead covered 1,825 miles in 24 hours at 76 miles per hour. An endurance feat that silenced doubters. Riders adored its rugged charm, and it became the blueprint for Harley's future. Early models had teething issues. Oil circulation wasn't perfect, but fixes came fast, and the Knucklehead's core strength shone through. Today, restorers and collectors keep these engines alive, their distinctive look and sound, a time capsule of Harley's golden age. It's not just an engine, it's the spark that lit Harley's legacy of power and freedom. Number 3. Panhead engine. The Panhead rolled in during 1948, taking the Knucklehead's torch and running with it. Named for its rocker covers that look like upside-down cooking pans, this 1,200cc V-twin cranked out 60 horsepower and 60 pound-feet of torque with a bore and stroke of 3.44 by 4.25 inches. Aluminum heads replaced the Knucklehead's cast iron, shedding weight and heat, while hydraulic valve lifters killed valve lash for a smoother, quieter ride. It kept the 45-degree V-twin design, air-cooled and proud, but added a hand clutch for better control, a small tweak that made a big difference. The Panhead powered Harley's heavy hitters. The Hydra Glide in 1949 brought telescopic forks, the Duo Glide in 1958 added rear suspension, and the 1965 Electra Glide introduced electric start, a first for Harley. Riders loved its balance of power and comfort, perfect for chewing up miles on the open road. It wasn't without quirks. Early oiling systems could be finicky, but Harley refined it over time, and the Panhead's durability shone through. Bikers and custom shops still chase these engines, drawn to their classic growl and timeless vibe. Movies, rallies, and rebel lore cemented its status as a cultural icon, a symbol of the freedom Harley riders crave. The Panhead's a survivor, a bridge between Harley's gritty past and its polished future, and it's still kicking today. Number 2. Shovelhead engine. The Shovelhead roared onto the scene in 1966, a burly successor to the Panhead, with a name inspired by its shovel-shaped rocker boxes. Starting at 1,200cc and later bumped to 1,340cc, it delivered 70 horsepower and 80 pound-feet of torque, with a bore and stroke of 3.5 by 4.25 inches. This air-cooled 45-degree V-twin kept Harley's signature rumble alive, its overhead valves pushing power to the pavement. It debuted on the Electra Glide, then spread to the Super Glide, Willie G. Davidson's brainchild, and the FLH series. With a top speed of 105 miles per hour, it was built for cruising, not racing, but it had soul in spades. The Shovelhead's robust construction took a beating and kept going, a favorite of outlaw crews like the Hells Angels, who rode it hard and loud. In 1974, a Shovelhead-powered bike set an AMA land speed record, proving its chops. Early models had oiling and electrical gremlins, but later updates, like a beefier alternator, made it a tank. Production ended in 1984, but the Shovelhead's legacy didn't fade. Custom builders love its raw mechanical feel, and restored originals still turn heads at shows. It's not the smoothest or quietest, but that's the point. This engine's a bruiser, a piece of Harley history that thrives on grit and keeps rolling through the years. Number 1. Ironhead Sportster engine. The Ironhead Sportster engine claims the top spot, a compact legend that powered Harley's nimble Sportster line from 1957 to 1985. Designed by William S. Harley and his team, this overhead valve V-twin started at 883 cubic centimeters, later growing to 1,100 cubic centimeters, with a bore and stroke of 3 by 3.81 inches. It kicked out 42 horsepower and 48 pound-feet of torque. Modest numbers, but in a lighter package, it felt alive. Pushrod-driven valves and a 4-speed transmission kept it simple and punchy, perfect for riders who wanted agility without the bulk. The Ironhead debuted in the 1957 XL Sportster, a bike built to rival smaller, quicker imports after World War II. Models like the XLH, Electric Start, and XLCH, stripped-down hot rod, hit speeds up to 90 miles per hour, with later 1,100cc versions pushing higher. In 1969, an XLCH clinched the AMA Grand National Championship, cementing Harley's racing cred. Riders loved its raw energy and easy maintenance. Fewer parts meant fewer headaches. It wasn't perfect. Vibration could rattle your bones, and oil leaks popped up. But its durability was unreal. Ironheads have racked up insane miles, some still running decades later with original guts. Collectors hoard them, custom builders tweak them, and their gritty charm endures. The Ironhead's not the biggest or baddest, but it's Harley's tough little scrapper. An engine that proves longevity isn't about size, it's about heart.